California, and the grandest stage in all of college football. And today, the home opener for the UCLA Bruins at the Rose Bowl. We've got a terrific matchup for you today, rich in pageantry and tradition, and it ought to be a fantastic clash. As we'll see a team from the Pac-12, the Nevada Wolfpack, taking on a team from the Big Ten, the UCLA Bruins. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. The Bruins ready to put toe to leather and get this season started. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So Nevada's offense will get first crack at it here. You know, that connection between quarterback and wide receiver, Jesse, takes some time, and we'll see how quickly these two guys get on the same page.
Yeah, the chemistry between he and the quarterback, I think, is what everybody's going to be looking for early in this game. Because David, obviously, having transferred in, he hasn't had a lot of time in this offense. This is his first game. It's the first time doing it with bullets flying live. So he's got a lot of talent. He's got speed, but what does that chemistry look like with the guy throwing him the football? That's what I want to see.
Well, and the good thing is you've got tape and you've seen he's done it at the college level. Like, you already know what he is. Now it's about taking that, using his strengths. How do you use him in this offense early on in the season to really take advantage of his talents?
Jones wants to throw it. He makes the catch close to the sticks, but he'll be a little short of the first down. Let's talk for a second about Nevada. Everybody uses the portal to varying degrees. Sometimes you just fill the exact right hole that you want. And this team, as they start this season, not a ton of new faces here, Jesse.
They didn't, but I don't think it's because there was a lack of effort on the part of the coaches, David. I think they believe they've got the roster in place now to have success.
Yeah, because when you bring people in, a lot of times you tick people off on your own roster. So when you only bring a few in, you cherry pick some elite talent and some real concerns that you have, sometimes it just addresses everything you need.
You can barely hear yourself thinking here as they're trying to get this defense off to a good start. They'll go to work in the air on second down. And the quarterback will be slowed down back at the 43.
That's a massive play by the defense. They were not fooled second and inches. They thought pass was a possibility. They get the sack, and now they force the offense in a third and long situation.
The short hands. It's Burleson. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's first down. Offense walks to the line for play number 7 of the drive. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He'll try the left side. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room. Got it into the red zone, dragged down at the 18-yard line. This crowd rising up, sensing that its defense needs some help. Wants to throw on third down. He's got it on the run. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolfpack!
You love as a head coach to watch your offense take the field and establish a rhythm and consistency the way they did there. Everything they dialed up was working to perfection. They go 10 plays on the opening drive and cap it off with a touchdown.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So UCLA's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And guys, defenses have been trying to figure out for years how to keep this guy from getting open, and they just can't seem to solve the riddle.
No, this guy has experience. He's been in the big moments, and it's so nice to have a guy that's been in your system, in your scheme. He knows the in and outs. You can move him all over the field. You can't place a premium high enough on a guy that knows the system inside and out.
You're right, and tell you, it was a great day for this offense when he decided to come back for his senior year, too. There were a lot of people that thought he might declare for the NFL. They weren't sure if they were going to lose him to the portal or not. He decided to come back. He believes this offense can do something special, and if they're going to do that, he's obviously going to have a big year.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot on the gas, run this no huddle, get to the line of scrimmage, and try to capitalize.
Grabbed in the backfield. It's Flores. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. And the Bruins moving quickly to the line. Wants to throw again. Quick screen to the speedster out wide. Oh, he's got some space. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, UCLA! These two have spent plenty of time together. That was almost telepathic, David.
No doubt, and quarterbacks and wide receivers throw all off-season to get on the same page. You can see he hits him in stride. That's why he gets the touchdown.
They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now they'll go to work from their own end.
But how loud is it in this building? This is crazy. These fans are going absolutely nuts. And I used to love when the fans got involved, and I'm on defense because it messes with the snap count. It messes with the communication, and it can really rattle an offense.
Uses a nifty move to work his way to the 24.
Early in the game, I love getting my quarterback in a rhythm. Easy pitch and catch. You've thrown him 4,000 times. Not big shots, but just put you in nice positions on the next downs coming up.
Can't make the grab in this offense, which has been brilliant this season on third down. Doesn't convert this time. Wolfpack will line up to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Makes the catch at the 35. He couldn't find much running room there. Didn't get a lot of blocking, and he'll step out of bounds. UCLA will go back to work on offense. They tied it with a touchdown the last time they had it and trying to complement the defense's good work by taking the lead here. Works the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Offense threatening at the 45-yard line on 1st and 10.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up. And you got to communicate.
They'll snap it from the 34 on 1st and 10. You can become a star making efficient plays and getting first down, sort of like a Mark Harmon kind of way to play quarterback for the Bruins.
And then you become a big star. And in Hollywood, what a talent to do it. Obviously, create some excitement, create some momentum, go to a Rose Bowl, just do big things at UCLA.
From the red zone, looking for a man. Got it in the middle, it's Thomas. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. The Bruins are in the hurry-up. Back to pass, it's Iamaleava. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Bruins! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
Man, that is so good. There's not a lot of room to work over there on the sideline in the end zone, but he was able to control his body, catch the football, make sure he had a foot down inbounds. It doesn't get any better than that.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week. Charlotte took its show on the road, and they'll be packing a big old W in their bags for the trip back to the Queen City. Never underestimate the importance of a road win and how it... At the team's trajectory. All that speculation all week, and now we know. But something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Here comes the heat. Got his man. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
You know, tight ends are such matchup nightmares and problems for defense. They're too big for DBs to cover, and they're too fast for linebackers to cover. You saw it right there.
And I think they'll give him 2 on that one, 2nd and 8 coming up. Tried to pound it on 1st down, now back to the line. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Breaks into the open. He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a 1st down and a pickup of 10. This Nevada offense really has it going. Hand off from the shotgun. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. And now this offense will try to overcome that 2nd down incompletion. Release to the back. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. The Wolfpack will have to bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. And that is just about a perfect punt as he pins them deep inside the 10-yard line. We'll see what they can do on this drive as it starts at the 8. Fires to the middle. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down.
Really nice looking pass. When I think back to the history of UCLA quarterbacks, I think about guys carving up defenses in the Rose Bowl in the perfect weather conditions with the gorgeous San Gabriel Mountains as a backdrop. And this guy right here, man, he's lighting defenses up this season, throwing it too. And in this game, he seems like he's dialed in.
And the Bruins want to move quickly.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on 1st down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. Off play action. Bringing the heat. Lets it fly on the move. Slams it. Touchdown, UCLA. He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch him.
How about that? His 2nd receiving touchdown of the ball game. Find ways to get your athletes the ball. They'll do the rest. That's number 2. They better start playing some better defense, and number 3 is coming soon.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. He's knocked down a couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Jones to throw. Plucks it out of the air. And they make the stop, and that will likely bring us to the end of the 1st quarter. So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. While we're only through 1, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat lines. The Wolfpack now dealing with a 3rd down to open this period. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle, it's Burleson. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, the running back has it. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. The Wolfpack with a really good time to take a shot on 2nd and inches. Takes the handoff. It's Knight. Turning it on. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37.
Busting big runs like this is a total team effort. Obviously, the back has to find the hole, but you got to have everybody around them doing their job to make it a good play call.
And everybody around them doesn't just mean the offensive line. The receivers getting their blocks downfield is a big deal, too.
It's a huge deal. We always talk about them catching passes, but blocking is so important for their responsibilities.
Takes the handoff, and he's going right. Just enough room to gain a couple down to the 34. The Wolfpack with a long way to go to convert this third down. Now the play fake. Pressure coming. That's reeled in. It's Burleson. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. They'll try to quiet this crowd by moving the sticks on fourth down. Nevada kept it on the ground to pick up that last first down. Let's see if they can generate some more in the run game. Use the play fake, now to throw. Got him downfield. Touchdown, Nevada! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
Man, this guy is an elite tight end. This guy is a dude. He keeps making plays like this. We're going to start comparing him to Brock Bowers and Kyle Pitts. The run after the catch, the big body, the athletic ability. He has it all.
They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. Everything's been working so far. They've had it 3 times, reached the end zone on each occasion, and now they're back to work. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The Bruins have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to throw, it's Iamaleala. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Finds his tight end. He'll go out of bounds at the 28-yard line, and deep in your own end, you need plays like that. And the Bruins will send out the punt unit. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. Takes the handoff. It's Hayes. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy on the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. There he goes. He works his way inside the 30 down to the 29 and picks up a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. The Wolfpack hoping to pay off this red zone trip. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. It's complete on the right side. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. The offense threatening. Close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. And he'll be stopped for no gain, still sitting at the 3-yard line. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. On the option. Now the pitch. Touchdown, Nevada! Excellent pass by the back on the option. Boy, we've got offenses just flat getting it done. I wonder how the defenses are going to counter all of this firepower.
They are too, Reese. They're wondering how they're going to counter this offense. As you've seen the explosion, it's so hard, so much speed, and such effort like that. Offense is just, they got the upper hand.
From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. UCLA will go back to work on offense. Leaves it with the running back. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34. The Bruins will hustle to the line. The Bruins moving the chains on the ground, and they've had some great running backs there. Some have flown under the radar a little bit.
Yeah, guys like Jonathan Franklin. And listen, you can always find elite recruits and great playmakers out there in the Golden State.
I don't know if that's the coverage you want to be throwing wide receiver screens against. Oftentimes, you want the receivers to have some access. You want the DBs to be off a couple yards so you can help set up the blocks and give the receiver somewhere to go with it. It's hard to run that against press coverage, and they only picked up a few yards there.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Back to throw, it's Iamaleava. Complete in the middle. Right down the gut of the field. Touchdown, Bruins! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. To the air on first down. Finds his man. It's Knight. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. They'll snap it on first down from the 35. Looking to throw on first down. The sure hands, it's Brown. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Line getting set on second down. Wants to go up top. Got his man. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Down to 2 minutes to play, we'll take the timeout. They'll talk it over, a chance to tie or even take the lead before the break. Nevada needs to convert on third and short to keep the drive alive. Moving out of the pocket. He can't find anybody. It'll be incomplete as the defense does a really good job in coverage. A couple of yards short of the first down in your own territory, but they are going to go for it on fourth. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down. First play of the drive, wants to throw. And the pass to the sideline will pick up a short gain.
That man coverage, when they get up in your face and they make things hard, you want to be able to attack the whole field and get them leaning one direction and then break outside like you did there. Nice out-route connection, nice chemistry between quarterback.
Oh, it's a fumble! I don't know if it was luck or aggression or just a fortuitous bounce, but at least they've got the ball back.
But one thing I do know, Reese, this running back has got to do a better job with ball security. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win this game. They're very lucky they were able to jump on top of that.
And the Bruins will have it first and 10. Back to pass, it's Iamaleava. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down, second down coming. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. He wants to throw it again. Caught in the backfield, it's Thomas. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete, and fourth down's coming. And they'll send out the field goal unit. He gets a hand on it, and they scoop it up. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They'll snap it from the 37 for the first play of this drive. Wants to throw on first down. He makes the grab. He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play. Nevada going quickly. Wants to go up top on first down. It's complete. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. New set of downs after the completion. Looking downfield on first down. Just gets rid of it before the heat. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
Fires to the big fella.
It's a really nice job by the defense staying disciplined there. The quarterback's trying to get it out on the right side. As soon as he makes the catch, though, down he goes. Really good job with the tackle.
Nevada comes to the line facing third and long. Here's a hit. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. They've got it inside the 30 at the 28. First down. Jones wants to throw it. Makes a grab over the middle. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. Off the play fake. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Nevada! Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
And that is a perfect job by the offense, executing that 2-minute situation. The quarterback was really in charge and focused. Made sure that all the right decisions were being made with respect to execution and the clock. This is something you practice all season long, and they execute the 2-minute perfectly here at the end of the half.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. And the offense will play it safe, take a knee, and head to halftime. We've played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, looks like we've had a compelling start to things there in Pasadena. And it's clear, the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast. Just an assault on the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans. Gotta think, fellas, based on the first 2 quarters, we're going to see every route in the route tree again in this second half.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. They'll start this third quarter with a run. They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23. The Bruins racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down.
You just sense the frustration starting to build, not only on offense, but I think with this running back as well. He is so talented. He's had some massive games throughout his career. Just haven't been able to get him going early in this game. That was a pretty good run there. Let's see if he can turn it on here in the second half.
There's the pressure. And some room to work. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. And the Bruins are on the move.
Yeah, I think you're just seeing the experience this guy has, right? He's so poised that initially he's flushed out of the pocket, nothing's open, and he doesn't panic. He's not throwing it away. He's not sliding early. He just knows where the defense isn't, and he's able to attack that space with his speed and get a positive play.
Quickly to the tight end. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line. The Bruins will line it up on first and 10. From the red zone, looking for a space. Under fire. And that one was way too far for anybody to catch, except ticket holders. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking for a man. It's Ian Maleava. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, UCLA! They take the lead with the 6.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in the game.
Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. From the gun, running back on the move. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And that's what makes this defense so difficult to run against. They've got guys up front that just push offensive linemen backwards. They basically push the blockers right into the lap of that running back.
Makes the grab. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. The Wolfpack need this 3rd and short to keep the drive moving. Trying play action. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and they can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action attack.
Nevada will be forced to punt. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. UCLA will go back to work on offense. How about the way they attacked the last time they had the ball, mixing run and pass and winding up in the end zone, Jesse?
That's why recruiting is so important. They've got weapons at every skill position on the field. Any of these guys is dangerous if they touch the football. Let's see what they do on this drive, David.
And so, Palmer, I got to take away something. I can't let them have everything and have success. I got to be aggressive against the run.
Oh, he's got some space. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. And the Bruins come to the line in the hurry-up. Motion from the wideout. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Using the quick game. Now the connection takes it to the 11. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Catch in the middle, it's Flores. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6. They'll try to get it in with the run. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They've pushed it ahead to the 4. They'll try to cash in on 2nd and goal. Zings it complete to the right. Touchdown, Bruins! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. This dude is just slicing and dicing this defense into little tiny pieces.
Carving him up, completely comfortable, knows exactly what he's getting, had so much success today. You got to find a way to make these quarterbacks feel more uncomfortable.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Paul, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast.
I'll tell you, man, I love quarterbacks that have arm talent, but that can throw it accurately at the same time, and you saw all of it on that in route.
Wolfpack will have 1st and 10. They'll leave it with him. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Got 8 on 1st down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. Jones to throw. He'll loft one deep down the left side. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls against this receiver and his speed. He's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
With a double-digit deficit here in the second half, they're going to go for it on fourth down. Fires to the wideout. Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. So they'll decline the pass interference penalty, and the results of the play will stand. Man, oh man, those types of penalties just drive defensive coordinators crazy. Was fourth down, now first down. He's got his man, makes the grab. This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. Wide open downfield. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Wolfpack. The big tight end, always able to make the defense pay.
And tight ends have evolved so much in football. Man, these guys are like wide receivers now, and you see why. Got the athletic ability, the big bodies, throw to them, and they'll make big plays for you.
Here he comes with the return. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. They still have the lead, but they need to respond to that last score. Wants to throw. It's Iamaleava. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. The Bruins want to pick up the tempo.
Nice job by this defense getting to the QB and getting him on the ground, creating the negative play. This offense must have seen something because they're right back up.
Breaks into the open. And good blocking in space out there to give him enough room to pick up the first down. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. To the air on first down. It's complete to the right. Stopped at the 46-yard line, but give him 10 yards and the first down.
Really nice looking throw there. And traditionally, the best UCLA offenses are always the ones that can get it done through the air. You've got to be able to come up with explosive plays in the passing game. And if this team is going to win a conference championship, they need this guy to play at his A-plus level week in and week out.
You can grab, but you can't hold on. The defensive holding penalty will give this offense a first down. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Looking to throw on first down. Throws to the wideout. Got his man downfield. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, UCLA! This is his personal resume reel, trying to win the Bolitnikoff Award or something.
Took highlight after highlight after highlight. He's going to go to social media. He's going to post these. Hey, a lot of likes, a lot of love, a lot of shares with those plays.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Off-play action on first down. Fires downfield. Got his man on the right. Found a bunch of room and got it to the 44-yard line.
You can tell this quarterback did his homework coming into this game. He has been dissecting this defense with his arm and his mind. Over 300 yards passing now.
Got it in the middle. It's Brown. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. First and 10 as the clock winds under a minute to go here in the third quarter. Jones wants to throw it. Makes the catch. He gets right to the edge of the red zone. He's out of bounds at the 20. The Wolfpack might think about being aggressive on second and short. Back to pass. Caught close to the marker. It's Knight. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Out of the gun, the running back has it. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. The Wolfpack with a second down play to open the final period. They'll go to the ground. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. He's got it and still on his feet. So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be first and goal for this offense. Nevada's moved this ball from deep in its own end and now a little room to operate. He works his way ever closer all the way down to the 1-yard line. Looking for just one more yard. It's second and goal. Tries again to get it in. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown.
And the offense continues to run the football. The second rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paving holes. Continue to feed this man the ball.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Oklahoma rolled to a victory, and after putting up this kind of win, there has to be some Heisman buzz around a program that produced 4 winners of the award between 2003 and 2018. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still 2 quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. From the gun, the ground game. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18.
And this is a pressing time for this defense. They've got to understand, they're backed up a little bit. They're going to run the football. They don't want to make a mistake. So I think this is the time I'm a little bit more aggressive. I got to get this football back to my offense because I'm trailing. So I look for this defense to get a little bit aggressive.
Slips a tackle, and he's got room. Touchdown, Bruins! He got loose, and it was lights out after that. Been surgical, precision passes, using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for it. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. Jones to throw. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. With the catch, it's Brown. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. And you're going to win this game.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Wants to throw on first down. Moves away as he feels pressure. He's going to take off. What a nice job by the defense stringing that out and forcing him out of bounds. He got nothing. Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical and pass deep. The Wolfpack with a long way to go to convert this third down.
And there's so much for a quarterback to think about. Stick it out in the belly. Do I pull it? Now when I pull it, I got to get my feet set, make an accurate throw to the right guy. So a lot of things going on, and I think that you saw that led to a little bit of inaccuracy.
This Nevada offense really has it going. Wants to go up top on first down. He's got him. He gets a little bit of work done. He goes out of bounds at the 42.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
Makes the grab, and it's enough for the first down before he's dragged to the ground.
For you coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
Deep shot for the end zone. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
I understand the sense of urgency for the offense now because you're trailing here by a lot in the fourth quarter, and you're just trying to take a shot to see if you can get on the...
Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
Man, I love being an edge player late in the ball game. You got the lead. You know it's a pass. They got to throw the football to get back in it. Flying off the edge. They can't block him. They can't stop him, and he gets the sack.
And he's able to shed one tackle, but still, just a very short gain. Down by multiple possessions, they can't come up empty on this drive in the fourth quarter. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Got it! And he will score! Touchdown, Wolfpack! That big score makes the end of this game very interesting.
No doubt the offense got what they need. More work to do, but you had to get this part accomplished first.
And he tacked on the extra point. So an 82-yard drive there. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll bring it out. It's Flores. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. UCLA will go back to work on offense. And now that cushion is a little bit smaller, Jesse, and any mistake would get magnified.
Yeah, a little bit of pressure now on this offense too, David. I think they got to go back to their playmakers and get these guys going in the game.
No doubt, find those plays you know you can run them in your sleep. You make sure you execute, build this lead a little bit bigger, put this thing away in the fourth quarter.
Grab near the marker, it's Matthews. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield, it's Iamaleava. Got a man, it's Thomas. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a first down. And the Bruins headed quickly to the line.
You know what's interesting? At this point of the game, with the lead in the fourth quarter, the defense is expecting them to run the ball because they're putting so many guys close to the line.
And the quarterback runs out of time, and down he goes at the 38.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
On the ground, trying to pull the plug on this clock. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Got the quick pass. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. The Bruins line up to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. Nevada takes over as the offense returns to the field. They'll give it to the back. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive line.
Turning it on! He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line. It's 1st and 10 from the 31. They'll ride the hot hand. They get him at the 42, but he picked up 10 there. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. In search of that tying touchdown. They've moved the chains a couple of times. It's 1st and 10 again. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Nevada comes to the line after getting the first down. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. Just inside the 35, 1st and 10 from the 34. Jones wants to throw it. Pocket breaking down. The freshman called his own number and kept this drive moving.
Man, these are killers, right? Late in the game, in the fourth quarter, you're getting to the quarterback, but he does such a great job scrambling around. When you do this, you get extra first downs. You start to wear those defensive linemen out. So late in the game, this could pay off. Great job getting the first down.
They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Setting up the screen. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. And a big opportunity for this offense to tie the game up in the 4th with a touchdown. A first down run in the red zone. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line. Now 2nd and goal, and right in the teeth of this noise. Looking for the score. Into the end zone, and it's caught for a touchdown, and we might just have overtime on our hands.
And with that touchdown, you can hear a pin drop in the stadium. The home field crowd taken out of it right away. If they get the extra point, they tie it up. What a momentum-shifting touchdown by the offense.
And live by aggressiveness, die by aggressiveness. This offense going for the win. Late in the football game, under a minute, and they fail now. Desperation time. The onside unit, get warmed up, get ready to roll. We need a miracle.
That's why they call them the hands team. They're able to secure the onside kick.
And this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time, when you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
They'll call timeout with 9 seconds left on the clock. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. To the ground with the back. Knocked down at the 24-yard line, but it's a big gain. 15 yards on the play, and this offense is in business. This one was a lot like a tennis match, back and forth, up and down, and they just couldn't quite score enough and get the key stop to get the win.
And defenses have changed, right? It's not about limiting to low points anymore, but you got to find ways to create turnovers and get that ball back to your offense so they can do their damage. Defense just needed to create a few more opportunities.
I think it just came down to individual effort on the defensive side of the football for this team. Somebody needs to step up in big moments in big games and make the play to win. We didn't see it happen today.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.